promised to, and of course, as you probably surmised from the sound, I'm doing a review of The Reigns of Akhaten, and honestly, I really enjoyed this episode because it reminded me of an earlier episode involving David Tennant with Rose. It just had that same kind of vibe to it. And there were a couple scenes within this episode itself that really tugged at my heartstrings and made me weep like a little girl. Especially when the doctor's talking to Mary, the Queen of Years. And it was just so very emotional, and the things he said were so very beautiful and poetic, I felt, and I sensed that the doctor himself was quite the wordsmith and story weaver. And this particular episode was really quite incredible, and you could see hints of Amy in it as well, and I thought that was a fitting tribute, and I thought that was really remarkable, and I really enjoyed this episode, especially the music involved in it, because it was just gorgeous, and it truly was tremendous. I look forward to more episodes in the future, and I won't give away too much about this particular one because I thought it was spectacular as usual, and it had that old-fashioned adventurous feel to it that makes Doctor Who such an enjoyable, entertaining experience to me. And of course, the monsters in this episode were also very fierce and intimidating and unsettling. It gave me chills just to watch it, so it was good all around. I felt it was just excellent. I really look forward to the next episode in the installment, and I absolutely love Clara. I just feel that she is a magnificent character, but she's very mysterious, and I'm wondering why she is impossible, as the doctor puts it, and I have my own theories behind that, but I have not seen these explained as of yet. Moffat, you know you have explaining to do. Bad boy. I felt that her parents' love story was synchronistic, and I won't go into why, but it just reminded me of my mom and my dad, and how I think that the red thread of fate tied them together, even though I don't really use the word fate very much, because I think everything happens for a reason, even though we might not understand why. So far, I think this is the best episode I've seen so far of Doctor Who in and of itself. And I look forward with anticipation of the breathtaking adventure that awaits. And this was just so sumptuous in the way that it was done, and the effects were just marvelous. I was truly just bewildered. It was just full of wonderment for me. I was like a child again, and that's why I think this episode was so spectacular. I really think it was, to use a cliche, astronomical. Yeah, because of where the episode takes place, but it just had so many hearkenings to I think the Satan Pit. It was a lot like that, as well as when Rose and the Doctor are together in the sojourns that they embark upon. It just had that same sense, I felt. I'm kind of wondering what they're going to to do for the upcoming 50th. And a lot of you Whovians like me are really, really eager to see what will happen. There were rumors that Eccleston bowed out, which was kind of a disappointment, but then again, I'm not at all shocked by that because I'm pretty sure he has his own life and he doesn't really want to be affiliated with Doctor Who that much anymore. I think he wants to do his own thing, and far be it from me to say, well, shame on you, Eccleston, you shouldn't do that. I think he deserves his own life apart from that. Now, I'm hoping that David Tennant will come back and lend his aid. Now, Tom Baker, he's rather old, but I'm pretty sure he can do it. I know that the man that played the 8th Doctor might come back, and Sylvester McCoy also, because he's still with us. So I'm not really sure. It's just all part of the wait and see kind of anticipation of this entire event. So I think it's really, it's all very exciting, and I'm very avid to see what will occur next. This episode, I think, was just truly, truly a pinnacle. And I don't know if he can top it. Seriously, I'm wondering if it could be done, because I just felt so emotional about it, and I wasn't expecting to cry, but there was one scene in particular that just got me to bawling, and it was just so very moving, and it was so powerful. But I just think that's at the essence of what Doctor Who is. And in a nutshell, that is the show in and of itself. And it explained everything so miraculously, and his alacrity, his methodology of being so eloquent and so learned. He is a master of all he surveys, and I won't give anything away, because if I do, I'll give a spoiler, and I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But I think that scene in and of itself defines the show this season so far, and I think that's what gives it its greatness, and is what makes it truly unique, and it sets it apart from other sci-fi shows out there. So I think we as Whovians have a lot to look forward to, and we can hold our sonic screwdrivers high and just blaze forward and look toward the horizon, knowing that something extraordinary, I'm sure, will await us there. So we must come along with our doctor in the near future. Ooh, so it's enough to make you all Twitter, I think.